Did you know that every single morning, millions of people are accidentally pushing wealth away from their lives with just a few simple words? But before we begin, please hit the like button and let me know where in the world you're watching from today. It's always fascinating seeing who's joining us from around the world. What if I told you that your mouth is actually one of the most powerful money magnets you possess, and that every word you speak is either drawing abundance towards you or creating an invisible barrier that keeps financial success at arm's length? This might sound incredible, but the ancient wisdom keepers and some of history's wealthiest individuals have understood this profound secret for centuries. Has this ever happened to you? You wake up in the morning, and before your feet even touch the floor, you're already thinking or saying things like, "I can't afford this," "Money is so tight," or "I never have enough." These seemingly innocent thoughts and words are actually sending powerful signals to the universe about your relationship with wealth, and unfortunately, they're not the signals you want to be broadcasting. Florence Scovel Shinn, one of the pioneering voices in prosperity consciousness, revealed that our verbal expressions create specific energetic frequencies that either attract or repel financial abundance. This isn't just mystical thinking. Modern science is now proving that sound vibrations and the words we speak actually affect the quantum field around us, influencing the opportunities and circumstances that flow into our lives. What you're about to discover might surprise you, but there are 6 specific ancient money-attracting phrases that have been quietly used by successful individuals throughout history. These aren't random affirmations that someone made up in a self-help book. These are time-tested, energetically charged expressions that have been passed down through generations of prosperity teachers and wealthy mentors who understood the profound connection between our words and our financial reality. The fascinating thing about these phrases is that they work on multiple levels simultaneously. When you speak them correctly, they don't just program your conscious mind, they dive deep into your subconscious beliefs about money, while simultaneously sending out powerful vibrations that align you with the frequency of abundance. It's like having 3 different engines all working together to pull wealth toward you. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to share not just what these 6 powerful phrases are, but exactly how and when to use them for maximum impact. You see, timing is absolutely everything when it comes to wealth programming. Scientists have discovered that there's a specific window each day when your brain is most receptive to this kind of positive financial programming, and most people completely miss this golden opportunity. The wealthy understand that the first words you speak each morning are worth more than gold when it comes to setting your financial frequency for the entire day. While most people wake up and immediately check their phones or start worrying about their to-do list, those who consistently attract abundance know there's something far more important they need to do first. The question is, are you ready to learn what the financially successful have been doing differently all along, and how just 60 seconds each morning could completely transform your relationship with money? If content like this speaks to you and you want to continue receiving real, actionable abundance wisdom that goes beyond surface-level positive thinking, I'd love to have you join our community by subscribing. You'll be connecting with people who are genuinely committed to transforming their financial reality. The hidden truth behind this phenomenon becomes crystal clear once you understand that there are essentially 2 types of people in this world when it comes to money. There are those who seem to effortlessly attract financial opportunities, unexpected windfalls, and abundant circumstances. And then there are those who work incredibly hard, follow all the traditional advice, yet still find themselves struggling to make ends meet or constantly worried about their financial future. This isn't about intelligence, education, or even how many hours you put in at work. The real difference lies in a secret that most people never discover. During their entire lifetime, those who naturally magnetize wealth have learned to speak a completely different language when it comes to money. They've unconsciously programmed themselves to use specific verbal patterns that act like invisible keys, unlocking doors to abundance that remain forever closed to everyone else. Think of it this way. Imagine that wealth operates on a very specific frequency, almost like a radio station broadcasting opportunities, ideas, and financial flow 24 hours a day. Most people are tuned into entirely different stations, listening to static, worry, and scarcity programming. But those who attract money effortlessly, they've discovered exactly which words and phrases tune them directly into that wealth frequency, and they use them consistently without even realizing the profound impact these verbal patterns have on their financial reality. These ancient phrases function as secret codes that literally unlock the vault of abundance in your life. Each word carries its own vibrational signature, and when combined in these specific sequences, they create powerful energetic frequencies that align your entire consciousness with wealth-attracting forces. It's like having a master key that opens every door between you and financial success. The transformation happens on multiple levels simultaneously. While you're speaking these codes, your conscious mind begins shifting its daily decisions and perspectives about money. Your subconscious starts releasing old limiting beliefs that have been sabotaging your financial journey for years. And on an energetic level, you're broadcasting a completely new signal to the universe, one that says you're ready, willing, and aligned to receive abundant flow. Behind the scenes of every major financial breakthrough, you'll find this principle at work. The entrepreneurs who built empires, the investors who seemed to have golden intuition, the individuals who attracted unexpected opportunities, they all understood, whether consciously or unconsciously, that their words were shaping their financial destiny. They spoke differently about money, thought differently about wealth, and as a result, money responded to them in completely different ways. The most fascinating revelations come when you realize that this isn't some new age concept or wishful thinking. Quantum physics is now proving that our thoughts and words actually influence the field of possibilities around us. Every time you speak, you're quite literally reshaping the energetic environment that determines what can and cannot manifest in your life. Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic because understanding these 6 specific phrases is just the beginning. The real magic happens when you learn the precise timing, the exact methodology, and the hidden techniques that amplify their power beyond what most people could ever imagine. Write in the comments, "I'm ready for this transformation," if you can feel something shifting inside you as we explore this together. The journey toward financial transformation truly begins the moment you open your eyes each morning, and this is where most people unknowingly sabotage their entire day before they even get out of bed. There's something profoundly powerful about those first few moments of consciousness that scientists are only beginning to understand, and it has everything to do with how receptive your mind becomes to new programming during this critical window. Your brain operates differently in those initial 30 minutes after waking. It shifts from the theta state of sleep into a highly programmable alpha state, creating what researchers call a window of suggestion, where your subconscious mind is wide open and ready to accept whatever information you feed it. This is why the first words you speak carry exponentially more weight than anything you'll say for the rest of the day. They literally set the energetic frequency that determines what kind of opportunities, people, and circumstances will be drawn into your experience. The hidden tragedy is that millions of people worldwide are unconsciously programming themselves for financial struggle during these precious moments. They wake up and immediately start their day with phrases like, "Ugh, another Monday," "I can't afford my mortgage," "Money is so tight this month," or "I hate my job, but I need the paycheck." Each of these seemingly innocent declarations is actually a powerful command being sent directly into their subconscious programming, creating invisible barriers that will block financial flow for the entire day. If something shifted for you during our time together today, and you felt that spark of recognition when these principles clicked into place, I'd be truly grateful if you'd let me know with a like on this video. It means more than you know. Behind the scenes of this unconscious self-sabotage, something fascinating happens on an energetic level. Every negative money statement you make in those crucial morning moments creates what I call an abundance block, an energetic pattern that actually repels opportunities away from you. It's like putting up an invisible wall between yourself and wealth, and then wondering why money feels so difficult to attract. The impact extends far beyond just your personal mindset. When you speak these limiting words, you're broadcasting a very specific frequency into the quantum field around you. People who might have offered you opportunities sense this energy and unconsciously move away. Ideas that could have transformed your financial situation never quite make it to your conscious awareness. Synchronicities and lucky breaks seem to happen to everyone except you. What's even more revealing is that most people don't realize they're doing this. They've inherited these verbal patterns from family, society, and their own past experiences without ever questioning whether these words are serving their highest good. They repeat the same financial complaints and worries their parents used, creating generation after generation of the same money struggles. The transformation happens when you understand that your morning words are like seeds being planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Whatever you plant during those first precious moments will grow throughout the day, manifesting as your lived experience. Plant seeds of lack, struggle, and worry, and that's exactly what will flourish in your reality. But plant seeds of abundance, flow, and prosperity, and watch how dramatically different your financial landscape becomes. The revelations continue when you realize that wealthy individuals instinctively protect their morning mental space. They understand, whether consciously or unconsciously, that these moments are sacred and must be guarded carefully. They don't reach for their phones immediately. They don't start their day complaining. Instead, they've developed verbal rituals that align them with abundance from the very first words they speak. Now, let me share with you exactly what these morning abundance codes are and how to use them with precision to completely rewire your financial destiny. Write in the comments, "I'm changing my mornings," if you're ready to break these unconscious patterns and start programming yourself for wealth. The science behind this phenomenon reveals something absolutely extraordinary about human consciousness that most people never discover. Neuroscientists have identified a precise 30-minute window immediately following your awakening, where your brain operates in what they call a hypnopompic state, a unique neurological condition where the critical faculty of your conscious mind is essentially offline, allowing information to flow directly into your subconscious programming without any resistance or filtering. During this golden window, your brain waves are transitioning from the deep theta state of sleep into the alpha state of relaxed awareness. This creates a neurological bridge where suggestions, affirmations, and verbal programming bypass all the usual mental barriers that would normally reject or question new information. It's like having direct access to the control room of your mind, where all your beliefs, habits, and automatic responses are stored and can be effortlessly reprogrammed. The hidden truth that separates the financially successful from everyone else is that they instinctively understand the value of this precious time. While most people immediately reach for their phones, check emails, or jump straight into the chaos of their daily routine, wealthy individuals treat these morning moments as sacred territory. They recognize that these 30 minutes hold more transformative power than hours of effort later in the day. Behind the scenes of every major fortune, you'll find individuals who have mastered the art of morning consciousness programming. They don't allow external influences to contaminate this critical window. Instead, they use these moments to deliberately align their entire mental and energetic frequency with abundance, success, and prosperity. This isn't coincidence. It's a fundamental principle that governs how consciousness shapes reality. The transformation happens because during this receptive state, whatever you speak goes directly into the deepest layers of your subconscious mind, where it immediately begins reshaping your beliefs, expectations, and automatic behavioral patterns. Unlike affirmations spoken later in the day, which often encounter resistance from your logical mind, morning programming encounters zero opposition and takes root immediately. The journey of financial awakening begins when you realize that wealthy people don't just stumble into abundance. They systematically program themselves for it every single morning. They understand that consciousness is like software that needs daily updates. And these crucial 30 minutes represent the perfect opportunity to install new wealth-attracting programs directly into their mental operating system. The revelations continue when you understand that this isn't just about positive thinking or wishful hoping. The words you speak during this window actually rewire your neural networks, creating new pathways that automatically notice opportunities, generate innovative ideas, and attract the right people and circumstances into your experience. Your brain literally rebuilds itself around whatever programming you consistently feed it during these morning moments. The impact extends beyond just financial results. People who harness this window report dramatic improvements in their decision-making abilities, their confidence levels, and their overall sense of personal power. They begin operating from a completely different internal foundation, one that naturally magnetizes success rather than having to struggle and force outcomes. Now, let me reveal the exact verbal formulas that have been tested and proven by generations of prosperity teachers and show you precisely how to speak them for maximum subconscious penetration and life-changing results. Write in the comments, "I protect my mornings," if you're ready to guard this sacred time and start programming yourself for wealth. The foundation of all wealth creation rests on a principle so simple yet so profound that most people miss it entirely throughout their entire lives. Everything that exists in our physical reality began first as energy, and that energy was shaped and directed by consciousness through the vehicle of words. When you truly understand this connection, you hold the master key to transforming not just your financial situation, but your entire life experience. The hidden truth is that your words are not just sounds floating through the air. They are actual energy waves that ripple out into the quantum field around you, creating patterns of attraction and manifestation that most people never realize they're generating. Modern physics has proven that every word you speak carries a specific vibrational signature that interacts with the energy field of possibilities, literally reshaping what can and cannot appear in your experience. Behind the scenes of every major breakthrough in quantum mechanics, scientists are discovering that consciousness and spoken intention play a far more significant role in shaping reality than anyone previously imagined. When you speak words aligned with abundance, you're not just thinking positive thoughts, you're actually broadcasting electromagnetic frequencies that resonate with the energy patterns of wealth and success. The transformation happens through what I call the energy reality bridge. Your words change your personal energy field, which changes your vibrational frequency, which changes what you attract into your life experience. This isn't metaphysical theory. It's measurable science. Researchers can now detect the actual electromagnetic changes that occur in your body and energy field when you speak different types of words and phrases. This is the kind of deep prosperity training I share consistently here because I believe you deserve access to principles that actually work. If you're ready to make this a regular part of your wealth education, hit that subscribe button and let's continue this journey together. The journey toward financial mastery begins when you realize that you've been unconsciously using this power your entire life, but in the wrong direction. Every time you've said, "I can't afford it," you've sent out energy waves that aligned you with lack and limitation. Every time you've complained about money, you've vibrationally tuned yourself to scarcity frequency. But the beautiful revelation is that this same power can be consciously redirected to create the exact opposite results. The impact of this understanding completely revolutionizes how you approach wealth creation. Instead of trying to force outcomes through willpower and hard work alone, you begin working with the fundamental energy laws that govern how abundance flows. You start speaking in harmony with the vibrational frequencies of prosperity, and money begins responding to you in ways that seem almost magical to outside observers. What's even more fascinating is that this principle explains why some people seem to effortlessly attract financial opportunities while others struggle despite their best efforts. Those who naturally magnetize wealth have somehow learned to speak the energetic language that the universe recognizes as abundance consciousness. They've aligned their verbal expressions with the frequency patterns that money and opportunities are naturally drawn to. The revelations continue when you understand that the 6 ancient phrases I'm about to share with you have been specifically designed to generate the exact energy frequencies that create maximum financial attraction. Each word has been chosen not just for its meaning, but for its vibrational signature and its ability to shift your entire energetic blueprint toward wealth consciousness. Now, let me reveal these powerful verbal formulas and show you exactly how to speak them in a way that generates the strongest possible energy waves for attracting abundance into every area of your financial life. Write in the comments, "Energy creates reality," if this principle is starting to make perfect sense to you and you're ready to harness this power. The most powerful way to understand how these verbal formulas work is to imagine your words as vessels sailing across the vast ocean of infinite possibility that surrounds your life. Every single phrase you speak becomes a boat that either sails directly toward the shores of abundance or drifts helplessly toward the rocky coastlines of financial struggle and limitation. The difference lies not in the effort you put forth, but in the design and direction of the vessels you're launching with every breath. Most people unknowingly send out words that function like broken boats with torn sails, drifting aimlessly, or even moving in the opposite direction from where they want to go. When someone says, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "I'm broke," they're launching vessels that are specifically designed to navigate away from wealth and towards scarcity. These phrases carry the energetic equivalent of faulty navigation systems that consistently steer toward financial struggle. The transformation occurs when you realize that the 6 ancient phrases I'm sharing with you have been engineered like perfectly crafted vessels, each one designed with precision to sail directly toward the abundant shores of prosperity. Every word has been chosen for its directional power, its ability to catch the winds of opportunity, and its capacity to navigate through any storms of doubt or circumstance toward your financial destination. Behind the scenes of this process, something extraordinary happens in your brain that scientists call neuroplasticity. Each time you speak these abundance-aligned phrases, your neural networks literally begin rewiring themselves, creating new pathways that lead directly to wealth consciousness. Think of it as building superhighways in your mind that make it easier and faster for prosperity-focused thoughts and opportunities to reach your conscious awareness. The hidden truth is that your brain operates like a living construction crew, constantly building and rebuilding the neural roads that determine your automatic responses to money, opportunities, and financial decisions. When you repeatedly speak phrases aligned with lack and limitation, you're instructing this crew to build more roads that lead to struggle. But when you consistently use wealth-aligned language, you're directing them to construct neural superhighways that naturally guide you toward abundance. The journey of financial transformation becomes a process of mental architecture where you're literally redesigning the infrastructure of your consciousness. Each repetition of these powerful phrases strengthens what I call your money mindset muscle, the automatic mental patterns that determine how you perceive, pursue, and receive financial opportunities. Just like any muscle, the more you exercise it with the right movements, the stronger and more effective it becomes. The revelations continue when you understand that this neuroplasticity happens rapidly. Within just days of consistently speaking these phrases, new neural pathways begin forming. Within weeks, these pathways become well-traveled roads. Within months, they transform into the primary routes your mind uses when processing anything related to money, success, and abundance. The impact extends far beyond just changing your thoughts. These new neural pathways actually alter your behavior, your decision-making processes, and your ability to recognize and act upon financial opportunities that were always present but previously invisible to your programmed consciousness. Now, let me reveal the first of these precisely crafted verbal vessels and show you exactly how to speak it in a way that creates the strongest possible neural pathways toward unlimited financial abundance. Write in the comments, "Building new pathways," if you can feel your brain already starting to shift as we explore this together. The breakthrough in understanding how wealth truly operates comes when you realize that money exists on a very specific energetic frequency. Experience. When you truly understand that money flows like water, you stop trying to force, control, or desperately grab for it. Instead, you position yourself in the natural path of abundance, becoming a magnet that effortlessly attracts financial flow rather than someone who has to struggle against the current. The hidden truth about the word easily reveals why so many hardworking people remain trapped in financial struggle despite their best efforts. Society has programmed us to believe that anything valuable must be difficult to obtain, that we have to suffer and sacrifice to deserve prosperity. But when you consistently speak the word easily in relation to money, you're systematically deprogramming these struggle-based beliefs and replacing them with the understanding that abundance can come through grace, alignment, and natural flow. The journey toward effortless wealth becomes possible when you grasp the revolutionary implications of the word effortlessly. This isn't about being lazy or avoiding all work. It's about understanding that the wealthiest people on earth have learned to tap into streams of abundance that don't require physical strain, endless hours, or personal sacrifice. They've discovered how to align their consciousness with wealth patterns that naturally generate prosperity through inspired action rather than desperate effort. The revelations continue when you realize that these two words, easily and effortlessly, work together to create a complete energetic bypass around every form of resistance that has been blocking your financial success. They give your subconscious mind permission to accept abundance without the old programming that insists you haven't suffered enough to deserve it. The impact of this phrase extends far beyond just changing your thoughts about money. When you consistently declare that money flows to you easily and effortlessly, your behavior naturally begins shifting to support this new reality. Ennui. Stop making decisions from scarcity and desperation. You become more attractive to opportunities because you're operating from a different energetic frequency. People sense your shifted relationship with abundance and want to include you in profitable ventures. What makes this phrase even more powerful is understanding that you need to repeat it with genuine feeling and visualization. As you speak these words, imagine money actually flowing toward you like a gentle river. Feel the ease and naturalness of this experience, and allow your body to relax into the truth of effortless abundance. Now, let me show you exactly how to amplify this phrase's effectiveness through specific repetition techniques and physical movements that create even stronger neural pathways and energetic transmission patterns. Write in the comments, "Money flows easily," if you're ready to release all struggle around wealth and start experiencing the natural flow of abundance that's always been available to you. The transformation accelerates dramatically when you combine the verbal declaration with physical movement that embodies the energy of flowing abundance. As you repeat, "Money flows to me easily and effortlessly," 10 times, allow your hands to move in gentle, flowing motions that mirror the movement of water or energy streaming toward you. This isn't just symbolic gesture. You're literally programming your nervous system to recognize and embody the physical sensation of receiving abundant flow. Behind the scenes of this mind-body integration, something powerful happens that most people never experience with traditional affirmations. When you engage your physical body in the visualization process, you create what neuroscientists call embodied cognition, a state where your entire nervous system begins accepting the new reality as actual lived experience rather than just hopeful thinking. The hidden truth about this repetition technique lies in understanding that your subconscious mind communicates primarily through images, emotions, and physical sensations rather than just words. When you move your hands in flowing motions while speaking this phrase, you're giving your deeper programming a clear, multi-sensory message about what you're creating in your life. Feel the ease and naturalness of money flowing toward you like a gentle stream that naturally seeks its path to where you're positioned. The journey toward complete financial transformation takes a quantum leap forward with the second powerful phrase, "I am a money magnet." This declaration operates on an entirely different level than the first phrase because it goes directly to the core of your identity. You're not just asking for money to flow to you. You're declaring that you are the natural attraction point for wealth, the center of gravity around which abundance naturally organizes itself. The revelations become profound when you understand the metaphysical power hidden within the words, "I am." These two simple words represent the most potent creative force in human language because they define not what you want to become, but what you currently are. When you say, "I am a money magnet," you're not expressing a future hope or goal. You're stating a present reality that your subconscious mind and the universe must respond to accordingly. The impact of this identity-based declaration creates immediate shifts in your energetic field because magnets don't try to attract metal. They simply are magnetic by their very nature. This removes all strain, effort, and desperation from the wealth attraction process. Just as a magnet effortlessly draws iron filings from every direction without any conscious effort, you begin naturally attracting money, opportunities, and abundant circumstances through the sheer force of your transformed identity. The transformation continues as your conscious mind begins accepting this new identity as truth. When you consistently declare yourself as a money magnet with genuine conviction, your brain starts looking for evidence to support this identity. You begin noticing opportunities that were always present but previously invisible to your old programming. Your decision-making processes shift to align with someone who naturally attracts wealth rather than someone who struggles to obtain it. What makes this phrase even more powerful is the understanding that conviction grows with repetition. Each time you speak these words with feeling and focus, you're strengthening the neural pathways that support this magnetic identity until it becomes your natural, automatic way of being in relationship to money and abundance. Now let me show you the precise way to speak this phrase that generates the strongest possible magnetic field around your consciousness and creates the most dramatic shifts in your ability to attract wealth. Write in the comments, "I am magnetic," if you're ready to step into this powerful new identity and start experiencing what happens when you become the natural center of attraction for all forms of abundance. The profound transformation that occurs when you truly understand the creative power of I am declarations will fundamentally change how you approach every aspect of wealth creation for the rest of your life. These two words represent the most potent force in human consciousness because they bypass all future tense hoping and wishing, placing your desired reality firmly in the present moment where the universe can immediately respond to it. Behind the scenes of every successful manifestation lies this crucial understanding. The universe doesn't respond to what you want to become. It responds to what you declare yourself to be right now. When you say, "I will be wealthy," or "I want to attract money," you're actually affirming that wealth exists somewhere in the future, separate from your current experience. But when you declare, "I am a money magnet," you're stating a present tense reality that your subconscious mind and the quantum field must immediately begin organizing around. The hidden truth about this identity-based approach reveals why traditional goal setting often fails to produce lasting financial transformation. Goals exist in the future, requiring you to maintain the energy of lack and striving until you eventually achieve them. But identity exists now, immediately shifting your energy field to match what you've declared yourself to be. This creates instant magnetism that begins attracting circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your new identity. The journey toward complete wealth consciousness accelerates when you repeat, "I am a money magnet," with absolute conviction, allowing yourself to feel the magnetic power literally growing stronger in your body with each repetition. This isn't just visualization. Many people report experiencing actual physical sensations as their energy field reorganizes around this new identity. Some feel warmth spreading through their chest and hands. Others notice tingling sensations along their spine or a sense of energy expanding around their entire body. The revelations become even more extraordinary when you understand that these physical sensations are evidence of real energetic transformation occurring in your biofield. Modern quantum physics shows us that consciousness and intention can measurably affect the electromagnetic patterns around living beings. When you speak, "I am a money magnet," with genuine conviction and feeling, you're literally restructuring the energy field that determines what you attract into your experience. The transformation deepens as you allow yourself to feel what it would be like if money were irresistibly drawn to you from every direction. Imagine opportunities seeking you out instead of you having to search for them. Picture people bringing profitable ideas to you because they sense your magnetic abundance frequency. Feel the confidence and security that comes from knowing that wealth naturally flows toward you because that's simply who you are. The impact of this embodied practice extends far beyond just financial results. When you consistently experience yourself as magnetic to abundance, your entire relationship with self-worth and personal power undergoes a fundamental shift. You begin making decisions from a place of knowing rather than hoping. Your confidence becomes authentic because it's based on your actual, energetic transformation rather than just positive thinking. What makes this practice even more powerful is understanding that the magnetic sensation you feel is both cause and effect. The feeling creates the magnetism, and the magnetism amplifies the feeling, creating an upward spiral of increasing abundance attraction that builds momentum with each passing day. Now, let me introduce you to the third phrase that works synergistically with these first two to create an unstoppable foundation of gratitude-based abundance that multiplies the effectiveness of everything you've already activated. Write in the comments, "I feel the magnetism," if you're experiencing these energy shifts and ready to amplify them with the gratitude-powered formula that comes next. The third phrase that transforms your entire energetic relationship with abundance operates on what I can only describe as the master frequency of wealth attraction. I am grateful for the abundance flowing into my life daily. This declaration harnesses the most powerful force in the universe for creating prosperity. Genuine gratitude expressed as if you're already living in the abundant reality you desire to experience. The transformation that occurs when you speak these words with authentic appreciation is unlike anything else in the realm of consciousness programming. Gratitude represents the highest vibrational frequency that human consciousness can generate. And when you consistently express thankfulness for abundance before you see physical evidence of it, you're essentially unlocking treasure chests that have been sealed by doubt, worry, and scarcity thinking. Behind the scenes of this gratitude-based approach lies a profound universal principle that operates exactly like human psychology. Think about how you respond when someone genuinely appreciates something you've given them. Your natural impulse is to want to give them even more, to find additional ways to bring joy and satisfaction to someone who truly values what you provide. The universe operates according to this same principle, responding to your authentic appreciation by organizing circumstances to bring you more of what you're grateful for. The hidden truth about expressing gratitude for abundance that hasn't yet manifested physically is that you're communicating directly with the intelligence that governs how opportunities, resources, and prosperity flow throughout creation. When you speak these words with genuine feeling, you're essentially having a conversation with abundance itself, acknowledging its presence in your life and creating an energetic invitation for it to expand and multiply. The journey toward effortless wealth acceleration happens when you allow yourself to feel what it's like to already be swimming in abundance as you speak this phrase. Let joy and appreciation bubble up from deep within your being, not as a technique or strategy, but as an authentic response to the prosperity that's already flowing toward you from dimensions you might not yet be able to see with your physical eyes. The revelations continue when you understand that this gratitude isn't about pretending or trying to convince yourself of something that isn't true. It's about recognizing the abundance that already exists in your life, your health, your relationships, your opportunities, your potential, and allowing that appreciation to expand into the financial realm. When you genuinely feel grateful for what you have, you naturally align with the frequency that attracts more. The impact of this practice extends far beyond just financial results because gratitude transforms your entire emotional landscape. When you consistently begin your day from a place of appreciation rather than lack, anxiety, or stress, you create an entirely different energetic foundation that influences every decision, conversation, and opportunity that comes your way throughout the day. What makes this gratitude-based approach even more powerful is understanding that the feeling of appreciation itself becomes a magnet for more experiences that generate the same feeling. As you express thankfulness for abundance flowing daily, you begin noticing and attracting more reasons to feel grateful, creating an upward spiral of increasing prosperity and joy. Now let me share with you the fourth phrase that builds upon this foundation of flowing magnetism and grateful reception to create continuous, expanding wealth. that increases every single day without limits or restrictions. Write in the comments, grateful for abundance, if you're feeling that shift into appreciation and ready to experience how gratitude becomes the fastest pathway to unlimited prosperity. The fourth abundance phrase builds upon the foundation of flowing magnetism and grateful reception to create what I can only describe as perpetual wealth expansion. My income increases every day in every way. This declaration is specifically designed to keep your financial energy in a constant state of growth, removing any ceiling or limitation on how much prosperity can flow into your experience. The transformation that occurs with this phrase lies in its deliberate open-endedness. Notice how it doesn't specify exactly how your income will increase, whether through your current job, unexpected refunds, brilliant business ideas, surprise inheritances, investment returns, or opportunities that don't even exist yet. By declaring that your income increases in every way, you're giving the universe complete creative freedom to deliver abundance through whatever channels are most aligned and effortless for your unique circumstances. Behind the scenes of this unlimited approach, something powerful happens that most people never experience with traditional wealth affirmations. When you remove restrictions on how prosperity can manifest, you open yourself to receiving abundance from sources and directions that your logical mind could never have predicted or planned. Your subconscious begins scanning for income opportunities across every possible dimension of your life experience. The hidden truth about continuous daily increase is that it programs your consciousness for compound growth rather than one-time windfalls. While most people focus on landing that one big opportunity or breakthrough, this phrase creates an energetic pattern of consistent, ever-expanding prosperity that builds momentum over time. Each day becomes another step up the infinite staircase of abundance rather than hoping for dramatic leaps that may or may not occur. The journey toward unlimited wealth acceleration reaches a crucial turning point with the fifth transformational phrase, I release all resistance to money now. This declaration functions like spiritual drain cleaner for your consciousness, systematically removing the hidden blocks, limiting beliefs, and unconscious sabotage patterns that have been quietly preventing wealth from reaching you easily and quickly. The revelations become profound when you understand that most people unknowingly carry tremendous resistance to receiving money, even while consciously wanting it desperately. These resistances often stem from childhood programming about money being evil, spiritual beliefs about wealth corrupting people, family patterns of financial struggle, or deep unworthiness issues that make part of them feel they don't deserve abundance. The impact of this resistance-releasing phrase operates on multiple levels simultaneously. Each time you speak these words with genuine intention, you're giving your subconscious permission to let go of another layer of financial blocks. Old beliefs like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people are greedy begin dissolving. Inherited family patterns of lack and limitation start breaking apart. Internal conflicts between wanting wealth and fearing it gradually resolve. The transformation accelerates because the word now creates immediate rather than future release. You're not asking to someday let go of resistance. You're declaring that the clearing is happening in this present moment. This urgency communicates to your deeper programming that you're serious about removing every obstacle between you and unlimited abundance. What makes this phrase even more powerful is visualizing all your money resistance simply floating away as you speak it, like clouds dissolving in bright sunlight. Feel the pathway between you and wealth becoming clearer and more open with each repetition. Now, let me reveal the sixth and final phrase that serves as the ultimate power seal, aligning every aspect of your being with infinite abundance and completing your transformation into someone who naturally magnetizes unlimited prosperity. Write in the comments, releasing all resistance, if you can feel those old blocks starting to dissolve and you're ready for the final phrase that locks in your complete alignment with infinite wealth. The transformation reaches its deepest level when you truly allow yourself to imagine releasing every negative money thought you've ever accumulated throughout your entire lifetime. Picture all those limiting beliefs. I can't afford it. Money is tight. Rich people are greedy. I don't deserve wealth. Simply floating away from your consciousness like dark clouds dissolving in brilliant sunlight. Feel the lightness and freedom that comes as these old patterns lose their grip on your financial reality. Behind the scenes of this visualization process, something extraordinary happens that most people never fully grasp. When you consciously release these resistance patterns while speaking, "I release all resistance to money now," you're not just changing your thoughts. You're literally rewiring the neural networks that have been automatically generating scarcity-based decisions and behaviors for years or even decades. The hidden truth about the A word now in this context carries profound implications for your wealth transformation journey. Most people live their entire financial lives in a perpetual state of someday. Someday I'll have enough money. Someday I'll be wealthy. Someday I'll be free from financial stress. But when you declare your readiness for abundance now, you're shifting your consciousness from future-focused hoping to present moment receiving. The journey toward complete financial freedom culminates with the sixth and final phrase that serves as the ultimate power seal for everything you've been building. I am aligned with infinite abundance. This declaration brings together all the previous elements: the flowing, the magnetism, the gratitude, the continuous increase, the released resistance, and locks them into perfect energetic harmony with the unlimited prosperity that exists throughout the universe. The revelations become profound when you understand that the word infinite completely shatters every ceiling, limitation, and restriction you've ever placed on your wealth potential. Most people unconsciously set boundaries on how much they believe they can earn, have, or receive. But when you align with infinite abundance, you're opening yourself to prosperity levels that your current imagination might not even be able to comprehend. The transformation that occurs with this alignment extends far beyond just monetary wealth. You're positioning yourself in harmony with all forms of abundance, unlimited health, boundless love, infinite creativity, endless opportunities, and yes, unlimited financial resources. This comprehensive abundance consciousness creates a life experience that's rich and fulfilling in every possible dimension. The impact of this final phrase creates what I call total energetic coherence, where every aspect of your being, conscious thoughts, subconscious programming, emotional patterns, and energetic field, operates in perfect harmony with abundance. Principles. There's no internal conflict, no mixed signals, no unconscious sabotage. You become a clear, powerful transmission point for unlimited prosperity. What makes this alignment even more powerful is understanding that infinity has no competition, no scarcity, no limitations. When you're aligned with infinite abundance, there's more than enough for everyone, which eliminates any guilt, fear, or hesitation about receiving extraordinary wealth. Now let me share with you the crucial implementation secrets that determine whether these phrases create minor improvements or completely transform your financial reality, starting with the precise timing and consistency patterns that separate the successful practitioners from those who give up too soon. Write in the comments, aligned with infinite abundance, if you can feel this complete energetic shift happening and you're ready to master the implementation techniques that turn these phrases into actual financial transformation. The difference between people who experience minor improvements and those who undergo complete financial transformation lies not in knowing these 6 phrases, but in understanding the crucial implementation secrets that determine their actual effectiveness in your life. The most important of these secrets is something that separates the successful practitioners from those who give up too soon: absolute consistency in daily practice. The transformation happens through what I call compound consciousness programming, where each day's practice builds upon the previous day's energetic foundation. Just like you can't brush your teeth once and expect perfect dental health for the rest of your life, you can't speak these phrases a few times and expect millions to suddenly appear in your bank account. This is daily financial health maintenance that signals to the universe your level of serious commitment to wealth transformation. Behind the scenes of every major financial breakthrough, Using these techniques, you'll find someone who understood that missing days sends a mixed message to both their subconscious programming and the universal energy field. When you practice consistently, you're demonstrating that abundance is truly a priority in your life. When you skip days or practice sporadically, you're unconsciously communicating that wealth isn't that important to you after all. The hidden truth about consistency extends beyond just repetition. It's about creating an unbreakable energetic momentum that builds power with each passing day. Think of it like a flywheel that requires significant energy to get moving initially, but once it reaches a certain speed, it generates its own momentum and becomes virtually unstoppable. Your daily practice creates this same kind of unstoppable wealth attraction momentum. The journey toward mastery requires understanding the second crucial implementation secret. The quality of your intention matters infinitely more than the speed or mechanical repetition of the words. Most people make the critical mistake of racing through these phrases, like they're reading a grocery list, focusing on getting through all 6 quickly, rather than allowing each word to carry genuine feeling and meaning. The revelations continue when you realize that one phrase spoken with deep emotion and authentic intention will generate more transformation than all 6 phrases rattled off without any feeling whatsoever. Your subconscious mind and the universe respond to the energy behind your words, not just the words themselves. When you speak with genuine conviction and allow yourself to feel the truth of what you're declaring, you create powerful energetic transmissions that immediately begin reshaping your reality. The impact of this intention-based approach means that if you're just beginning this practice, it's actually more effective to start with just 1 or 2 phrases that really resonate with you and speak them with complete focus and feeling. As you become comfortable generating authentic emotion and conviction with these initial phrases, you can gradually add the others while maintaining that same depth of intention. The transformation accelerates when you understand that the universe measures your sincerity not by how many words you speak, but by how much genuine feeling and belief you put behind each declaration. Quality always trumps quantity in consciousness programming. Now let me share with you the advanced implementation techniques that successful practitioners use to amplify their results, including the powerful feedback tracking system that proves to your skeptical mind that this process is actually working. Write in the comments, quality over quantity, if you're committed to practicing these phrases with genuine intention rather than just going through the motions, and you're ready to discover the advanced techniques that multiply their effectiveness. The advanced implementation technique that transforms skeptics into believers and dramatically accelerates your results involves creating what I call a money miracle journal, a simple but incredibly powerful feedback system that proves to your logical mind that this process is actually working in measurable ways. After you complete your morning phrase practice each day, take just 2 minutes to write down any ideas, opportunities, unexpected money, or synchronicities that occurred the previous day. The transformation that happens through this documentation process goes far beyond just keeping records. When you begin tracking the abundance that flows into your life, you create a powerful feedback loop that convinces your skeptical mind that these phrases are generating real, tangible results. Most people miss the wealth miracles that begin appearing because they're not paying attention or they dismiss coincidences as meaningless. Behind the scenes of this journaling practice, something fascinating occurs that multiplies the effectiveness of your entire morning routine. Your subconscious mind starts actively scanning for evidence that supports your new abundance programming. When you consistently write down positive financial events, no matter how small, you're training your awareness to become a wealth-detecting radar system that notices opportunities and money flows that were always present but previously invisible. The hidden truth about this tracking system is that it transforms your relationship with evidence and proof. Instead of focusing on what's not working or what you don't have yet, you begin collecting data that demonstrates your increasing alignment with abundance. This shifts your entire emotional and energetic foundation from doubt and impatience to confidence and expectation. The journey toward complete wealth consciousness reaches another crucial level when you create a dedicated sacred space in your home specifically for your abundance practice. This doesn't require elaborate setup or expensive items. Even a small corner of a room with a green cloth and a few coins creates a powerful environmental anchor that reinforces your commitment to financial transformation. The revelations continue when you understand that your physical environment constantly communicates with your subconscious mind about what's important to you. When you establish a special money corner where you perform your daily practice, you're sending a clear message to your deeper programming that wealth attraction is a serious priority in your life, not just a casual interest or temporary experiment. The impact of this sacred space extends beyond just having a designated practice area. Every time you see this abundance corner throughout the day, it serves as a visual reminder of your commitment to prosperity consciousness. It becomes an energetic anchor point that keeps you connected to your wealth transformation goals even during busy or stressful moments when you might otherwise slip back into old scarcity patterns. The transformation accelerates because this physical space becomes charged with the energy of your daily practice. Over time, simply sitting in your money corner begins triggering the same abundant feelings and confident mindset that you generate during your morning phrase routine, creating additional opportunities throughout the day to reinforce your prosperity programming. What makes this environmental programming even more powerful is understanding that successful people in every field use their physical spaces to support their goals and mindset. Your sacred money corner becomes a tangible representation of your commitment to abundance that influences your consciousness 24 hours a day. If you've made it this far in our conversation, you're clearly someone who understands that true wealth transformation requires more than just wishful thinking. It demands the kind of commitment and understanding that most people never develop. The fact that you've stayed with me through this entire journey tells me you're ready to actually implement these principles rather than just learning about them. This is exactly the kind of deep, practical abundance wisdom I share here regularly, because I believe you deserve access to the real secrets that create lasting financial transformation. If this resonates with you, and you want to continue receiving insights that can genuinely change your relationship with money, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. You'll be joining a community of people who are serious about creating authentic prosperity rather than just dreaming about it. The connection we've built over these past few minutes feels genuine to me, and if you've experienced that same sense of recognition and possibility, I'd be grateful if you'd show your appreciation with a like on this video. It helps me understand what serves you best and allows me to create more content that supports your wealth journey. For those of you who've truly absorbed what we've explored together and you're ready to take action starting tomorrow morning, leave me a comment saying, "This message was meant for me." I'd love to know you were here and that these principles landed in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. There's a video right here that complements this topic perfectly, diving deeper into the specific timing and advanced techniques that multiply these results even further. Click and continue with me over there, because what you'll discover in that next conversation might be exactly what takes your abundance practice from good to absolutely extraordinary.